Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with an 11 game main slate NBA video. What a day, huh? Got a couple of some of us got really in the prison pocket with two players. Some of us only by one, but a lot of lines cashed, even with a goose egg. That was the type of slate today. We got the old Tyler Hero news. I was like, yeah, thank God I dodged that one. Then I double checked my FanDuel. I was like, shit, I had him in every single FanDuel line. After lock, it was like 15 minutes after lock. We got the Tyler Hero news, and the Frank Mason gets hurt. 4 seconds, he's out there, he gets hurt. So, yeah, that's DFS though, right? That's how it is. We can't complain. You know, it is what it is. Everybody's got the same playing field. So, but yeah, let's get into the winners, guys. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that like button. Hit that comment with anything, guys. Let me know how you're doing. Um, hopefully you're doing good. You're doing great. Everybody's good. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and I cannot do it without you guys. So just my way of saying thank you. That gets you in a free drawing we'll be doing this Saturday, which reminds me, I need to check my email for last week's winner. Shit. You qualify for a free $20 PayPal. So we'll do it on Saturday. And as soon as I get off here, I got to pay out the last week's one. So I need to check my emails more. It's busy because the UFC 258s this weekend. So I'm been just like between NBA, NHL, now I'm doing UFC. Like it's crazy, man. And it's crazy. But yeah, guys. So you get all that content. I'm going to do my UFC video tonight, NBA, NFL, and that's back. MLB, you already know. So yeah, guys, hit that subscribe button. I'm rambling. All right, so let's get into the winners real quick. Suns 1971. So you got a third place there. Very nice. DFS Junior got a takedown on Yahoo. Very nice, dude. Man hands. Mad hands. I always say man hands. Way to go, man. Second place. And a showdown. Yeah, smart there, putting Ben Simmons at captain. Bobby J, how we looking, brother? 24th, very nice. Sums it up for his night. Got first there. Nice, dude. Mr. Jimp. What'd you get? 294. Very nice, dude. Nice calling that on Steph Curry. Sicko Mamba, aka Steve Harvey. Don't you dare be sour. Here, everybody was sour tonight because of Frank Mason, but you could have had Tyler Hero too. Either one would have got you right in the old brown starfish. You know what I'm saying? So there you go, Gabriel. Yes, still cash, guys. One of my DraftKings 2 out of 3 cashed, and 1 out of the 2 had a zero. 1 of the 2 had a zero. DFS space 2 lines cash on DK, top on DK, breaking even with FanDuel. Yeah, FanDuel was rough today for me, guys. I ain't gonna lie. For NBA, NHL, that's a different story. NHL, like I said in last video, I can't remember the last time I've lost. And their space is DK. Did I post in my lineups? Yeah, I did. So this is my NBA for DraftKings, 2 out of 3, and then NHL got a 151. This line was started off hot too, and then it just like LA decided they were going to score like 7 goals. And then this was the night slate, came in 36 out of 1,300. Just wish it paid a little more. I think it would pay more for that, but it is what it is, guys. So the members only podcast was lit as it always is, guys. If you're new, if you're tired of sitting on the sidelines, you're tired of being with somebody else, another provider, and you're losing, you don't get the members only podcast, guys. Guess what? DFSclub.com is here to save your life. 500 plus members, guys. You get 2 providers in one. You get DFS Space, you get myself, Skywalker DFS, and you get every single sport. NASCAR is kicking off. We got Kennyman in there, my NASCAR guru, holding that down. We got NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, guys, EuroLeague basketball. Click join now. We got some sharks in here too for golf. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then, guys, we're the cheapest in the industry, and it's on big purpose. Not just on purpose, it's on big purpose. We just want to make it affordable for everybody. All right. So dfsclub.com. Don't you dare be sour. And come hit us up, guys. You get the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. That's when all the lineups come in, all the injuries, all that good stuff. You get my lineup, Spaces lineups. You get the ownership, projections, whatever you guys want, every single sport. dfsclub.com. Here, now, forever. DFS Club for life. All right. And one last thing, guys. We got to get the homework out the way. We'll go over my sponsor here, Draft Dashboard, which is the exact tool I use for all my videos, for all my research, guys. It's only $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. You get access to all my saved lineups, guys, all my player pools for NHL and NBA. And then when MLB comes, so on and so forth. The player trends, who's trending up and who's straight getting in the old brown starfish. The sleepers and studs, the position optimizer, and the NBA cheat sheet. Because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best studs, mid-tier, best value. This is Draft Dashboard. All right, so let's look at the injuries. So Frank Mason, yeah, he's questionable tomorrow. I'd be surprised if he played. Groin injuries, man. Woo. No thanks. Shea Gill's out again. This Isaiah Roby news is big. You know, some of you guys got popped last time, but if he doesn't play, that opens up for like Mike Muscala and one other person we'll get into, though. But, you know, we got to look out for that news. Mike Conley's out again. Desmond Bane's out. So, you know what time it is. We'll get there, too. Rondo's out. LaMarcus Aldridge is out. Bradley Beal is out. So it's Russell Westbrook time. Shake Milton out. Oh, is this today's? Yeah, this is today's. Okay. And it was nice. I don't know, actually, it was nice to get that Orlando news early. So let's go to the position optimizer. We're just going to run through these guys. It's an 11-game slate, so I don't want to make this a 40-minute video. All right. So Luka Doncic, point guard, 10.9K, $300 more on FanDuel against New Orleans, definitely in play. Last time against some guys, he got 72 fantasy points, a 50, and a 65. Get him in there. It's an 11 gamer, so there are a lot of good plays here. LeBron James against Memphis is 10-1, 53, 54, 48 in his last three. Projected to get 55. He's $400 more on FanDuel. Get him in there. Trae Young, 10K. He's been playing out of his mind. 62, 53 in his last three, guys. He gets some San Antonio Spurs, guys. 56, 58, 27 in his last three against them. Get him in there. Damian Lillard a back-to-back, but don't matter with him. He'll play. He's 9.8K. You can definitely start a Dame if you want. I mean, he has just as much upside as these other guys. But if I can get to Luka or Trae, I probably will. 49-57. Then he went off again tonight. Did pretty good. Against Cleveland, should be a competitive game. Darren Fox, guys, against Orlando, he's 9K now, but he's deserving of this price tag now. This is Darren Fox that we've been waiting to see for a couple of years now. 60, 54, 35, 49, 63 in his last five, guys. He's on another level right now. So ride the hot hand here at 9K. Russell Westbrook, 9K with no Bradley Beal is a no-brainer against New York. Donovan Spider Mitchell, guys. If you're not playing him, I'm tired of telling you guys to play him. I told you to play him the last two slates, 63 and a 58. I didn't just tell you get him in there. I told you, like, get him in there because with no Mike Conley, he's going to draw up all the assists, guys. He's going to run that point. And look, 63 and a 58 with no Mike Conley. Doesn't change here against Milwaukee, guys. Last time against Milwaukee, he got a 52, and that was probably with Mike Conley. So Donovan Spider Mitchell at 8-2, you can start there, guys. Get him in there. As long as Mike Conley's out, easy peasy. Jean Morant, DeJounte Murray, not for me on this slate. Lonzo Ball, 6'7", his price is going up, up, up. You guys remember, like last week, he was 5'5", $200 more on FanDuel. He gets a matchup against Dallas, so he got 58 fantasy points against last game. So he's definitely in play at 6'7", 200 more on FanDuel. Terry Rozier's in play as long as Graham is out. I believe Graham will be out. 6.6K, $200 cheaper on FanDuel. Draws Minnesota. Should be a competitive game because both of them, these two teams are getting blown out all the time. So hopefully they can keep it competitive. But yeah, coming off a 47 fantasy point game, 33 minutes, get them in there. Dennis Schroeder. Here's a Laker finally, right? That's not named LeBron or AD. 6.4K. Let me close the chat real quick. Okay, there we go. 37, 39, and 38 in his last three. Now, for 6.4K, you kind of want 40s or more. Against Memphis, I think it's within reason, but could be sneaky. We'll see. Definitely a night slate. If you guys play those night slates and turbos, definitely get them in there. Not a priority, though, on this slate. LaMelo Ball, 8.6. $900 less on FanDuel. I'll be getting more exposure of him on FanDuel. A lot more reasonable over there. His upside's a 50. His downside's a 30. So it's a really safe play, guys. It's just the price tag on FanDuel is a lot better. A lot better. Sweet Lou is back again. I told y'all. I told you guys. Don't give up on this man. He's only 5'8". 22, 29, 28 minutes in his last three. 43, 40, and a 32. And he gets Chicago, guys. You got 34 last time against him. Sweet Lou is back. Get him in there, guys. Mere 5'8". He's 700 more on FanDuel, so definitely a DraftKings play. I might fly through these and miss a couple people, and then for value, night before, you got RJ Hampton. 19, 16, 27 minutes in his last three. 25, 15, 25. So not a bad punt play. Keep him in your back pocket. Now, it's an 11-game slate, so you know damn well some value is going to open up. So let's go to shooting guard. Zach LaVine against the Clippers. I love this play, guys. 9.2K. 65, 50, 55 in his last three. Last time against the Clippers, guys, he got a 67, 44, and a 50. Sorry, trying not to burp in your guys' ear. But yeah, guys, Zach LaVine at 9.2. Definitely get him in there. He's priced the same as Westbrook, but I think his ownership would be a lot lower than Westbrook. And we could go stars and scrubs. An 11-game slate between the flu and other things, value will open up. Unlike today, value didn't really open up at all. Chris Middleton, 8K, no Drew Holiday. Yeah, guys. Kind of thought he'd get more than 44 last game with no Drew, but he gets Utah, guys. He got a 52 last time against them. Before that, a 42. So, yeah, he's definitely a play at 8K. Same price on FanDuel. No D'Lo, so D'Angelo Russell. Malik Beasley at 7-1 is in play. You know, he's just I really never play him because I'm afraid of that 30-point game, which he gets more 30-point games than anything. 33, 57, 35, 39, 42 in his last five. Last time against Charlotte, he did get a 42. At 7-1, he's definitely not a priority for me. I just don't trust him. A lot of people are high on him. It's like Jordan Clarkson. A lot of people are always high on him. I don't get it. I really don't get it. He never pays off that price tag. Let's see. We already went over Rozier Chocolates. Dylan Garth, yeah, Jordan Clarkson, guys, 5'7". He's always in the 6K range normally. 24, 25, 25, 32, and then a 14. Why is this man always so popular? Nobody can ever tell me, oh, he goes off. The hell he does. He goes off for 25. Fade Jordan Clarkson, guys. Fade him. Last time against Milwaukee, he did get a 41, but never a fan, guys. I'd rather get to some other of these Utah guys. Dylan Garth Brooks at 5'6". You should get about 30 minutes, about 30 fantasy points. 31, 38 in his last two. And in that 5K price change, that's really good. I really like these Memphis guys again. The minutes have gone up to normal. They're priced down hella low, so get them in there. Let's see. Diallo again even at 7K. With OKC being so shorthanded, dare I say. 2 games in a row, they went 2 games in a row, 2 overtime games with the Lakers. So I wouldn't be surprised if they can keep it close with Denver. I wouldn't be surprised. Good for them, though, man. You got to give it up to OKC for doing that. Same with the Warriors. They keep doing it, too. But, yeah, Diallo at 7K. Get him in there. Kevin Huerter. Played him last slate. I was high on him in the members-only chat. Got 34 minutes, 42 fantasy points. I'll continue to play him as long as DeAndre Hunter is out. It's a good matchup against San Antonio, guys. He's playing 34 to 36 minutes a game. Evan Fournier, questionable again. We got to keep our eyes open for that because that would open up the same Orlando value that we saw today. Besides you-know-who, all right? Besides Mason. Joe Ingles at 5'9". I'd rather play Joe Ingles than Jordan Clarkson. 35, 31, 22, 39 fantasy points in his last two. Again, with no Mike Conley, he should get the start. Terrence Ross went off tonight. I talked about him today in the members only podcast. I think I talked space into playing him. I hope I did because he had a really good night. And now again, it's all if Fournier's out, I'm going back to Terrence Ross at 5.6K, $700 cheaper on FanDuel. Trying to do my Darth Vader fist, Next up, Josh Richardson, 5K. It's a gamble. He's a pattern player, right? 32, 17, 24, 36, 21. So that 30-point fantasy game's probably coming here at 5K, guys. Get him in there. Dort. I know, gross, right? But hear me out real quick. He's 4.9K. You get the start. He's been playing 40 minutes a game. He's mainly out there for his defense, but last game he did get a 32. And against Denver, he's actually done decent. 34, 20, and a 22. So one of the lower price OKC guys, get him in there, 4.9K. Garrett Jedi Temple, if he gets a start, you can get him back out there at 4.2K. Played 35 minutes last game, 27 fantasy points. And Grayson Allen, here's some good value here at 4.1K. He won't start, but he'll come off the bench and get about 30 fantasy points with these injuries. So got 30 last game, guys, at 4.1K. Get him in there. And this guy, this is Schroeder Skywalker. So I gave him his treat early. If you can see on his face, which I need to clean, I know, son, I know. This is what I'm embarrassed you. This is what's called Schroeder shame. So he got his treat early. I gave him some tuna fish, which I normally don't do. And then I hear he got sick. And now it's all over his face. I got to go clean that up. I got to clean him up. But he's my son. I don't mind, right? Even with it all over your face, I still love you. He had to say hi to you guys. He says, I owe you. Even though I threw it up, I had to come on and say hi to everybody. All right, Schroeder, we'll get you cleaned up. Don't you worry about it. Don't you dare be sour. All right. I feel bad. I shouldn't have given him tuna fish. I should have just given him salmon treats. Wesley Matthews at 3-4. Definitely good punt play. 26, 29 minutes. As long as he gets 20 fantasy points, guys, I'm in at 3.4K. RJ, I'm living in the Hamptons. That's why I'm going to give him his new nickname. Let's see. Brian Forbes, 4-1 and play again. No Drew Holiday. 30 minutes. Just had a bad shooting day. He started off pretty good. Hit a couple threes and then ended up with 19. But at 4-1, you're not risking much. All right, Schroeder. You have it all over your face. All right, let's go to small forward. Go get yourself cleaned up, buddy. All right, poor Schroeder. All right, so LeBron, 10-1. We already went over him. Kawhi with no Paul George is only 9.5, ladies and gentlemen. Got a 60 burger last game with 36 minutes. He gets Chicago. Last time against Chicago, he got 52 fantasy points. He's coming off a game where he had a 40% usage rate, guys. That's incredible. Kawhi will always be low owned. Get him in there at 9.5. DeMar DeRozan. So the Spurs got a day off, so you probably won't get popped. He's only 8K. Probably one of the San Antonio players that I trust the most. He gets a good matchup against Atlanta, guys. Against Atlanta, 52, 42, 50, 28, and a 35. So DeRozan, get him in there. Jaylen Brown, you can go back here at 7-8. It's Jaylen Brown. I don't need to tell you about him. Jeremy Grant, 7-5. Going up against Boston. Been doing great. I do love Gordon Hayward here at 7.3K, guys. Against Minnesota, look at this. This is my sneaky play of the slate. 48, 45, and a 58 in his last three against Minnesota. For some reason, he has it out for him. So, Gordon Hayward, he's been playing like shit the last 2 or 3 games, but against Minnesota, sneaky, get him in there. We already went over Diallo, Herter, Kyle Kuzma. If AD sits, you can take a shot here. I mean, for 5.9 though, you can probably do better. Miles Bridges has been doing great, 5.8K, about 30 minutes a game. He's gotten 35, 34, 35 fantasy points. He starts, guys. You got to get him in there. We already went over T. Ross, Kendrick Williams. 5.1K. If Isaiah Roby's out, roll out with some Kendrick Williams, guys. Got 40 minutes last game, 39 fantasy points. $100 more on FanDuel. Okay. James Ennis, too, had another great night tonight. And he gets some Sacramento Queens. So 4.5K, guys. He'll get the start. Cole Anthony, Evan Fournier, those guys are out again. Look for Ennis to get more minutes again. If a game stays close, even 34, 35 minutes again, should get about 30 fantasy points. And at 4.5K, that's not too shabby. Justin Jackson, if Roby's out, gets a bump at 3.8K. Got 27 minutes last night. Just low usage guy, 15%. But as long as he gets you 20, you're good. All right, y'all. So if you didn't cash today, don't be too hard on yourself. You have two guys that got zeros. But most importantly, don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. We're going to power forward, guys, because it's a new day. And in DFS, a new day is what, how shall I put this? It's like a clean slate. Yesterday didn't happen if you had a bad day. Or you can go to the DFS club, go to our de-stress channel. And yeah, you guys will love that. So Giannis Antetokounmpo at 10-8. Always in play, coming off a 71 fantasy point game. Gets Utah, where he had an 84 2 games ago. So Giannis is always in play. Julius Randle gets Washington. It's a phenomenal matchup at 9.1. $500 cheaper on FanDuel. Love the FanDuel price. Yeah, still getting about 40 minutes a game, guys. So definitely in play. Jason Tatum at 8.8K against Detroit. Love it. Last time he played him, he got a 60 burger, 43, 42, 34. Get him in there. Porzingis has a very nice matchup against New Orleans at 8.3K. Got a 23 last game and only played 19 minutes, but 64 before that, 36. Last time he played New Orleans, he got 67. So get him in there. Porzingis, he should be low on too. Let's see. Paul Millsap. Can we talk about him for a minute? 5.2K. 26, 29, comes off the bench, does Paul Millsap things. 38, 30 in his last two, but against OKC, ladies and gentlemen. His last two, he's gotten a 41 and a 30. So Millsap is just one of these guys that are just always low owned, always fillers for your lineups. Go clean yourself up. Don't wipe your face on me. Come on, man. Get him in there. I need to throw this cat in the bath. And of course, Darius Bazley at 5.9K. Had a horrible game. Played 42 minutes, though. 22 fantasy points. Look for a nice bounce back against Denver. Rui, you can take a shot at Rui. I just hate these Washington centers and power forwards, and there's like 50 of them. Played 30. He gets 30 minutes a game, though. 33, 30 fantasy points. 5'7", you can probably do better, but if you must play one of these Washington bigs, there you go. And dare I say, Blake Griffin could be in play. Who was that went out for Detroit, guys? I just had a brain fart. I just had a freaking brain fart. My God. Oh, it was Plumlee. Sorry, guys. There we go. If Plumlee's out again, Blake Griffin's looking pretty good at 5'6". I ain't gonna lie. $500 cheaper on FanDuel. I'd probably go definitely FanDuel here for Blake Griffin if Mason Plumlee is out. Mike Muscala, if Roby's out, should get a bump too. Played 27 minutes last game, 20 fantasy points. Get him in there at 4-3. It's all about Isaiah Roby, so we gotta wait for that news. Bertans? No, I'm sorry. Chuma Okiki, his minutes, man. He's getting the minutes. 17, 22, 27, 3-8 is a very nice punt play, especially against Sacramento. If the game blows out, he could get some, blowout run. And let's go to center where it's always stacked. Like a stack of pancakes in front of my baby's mama. She'll stack them like 30 high. All right, so Jokic, 10-7, walking triple-double. Gets a great matchup against OKC, guys. 56, 65, 52. Get him in there. I'm not going to waste your time with that. Vucevic on a back-to-back, but he gets Sacramento. Get him in there. Karl Anthony Towns, I just don't know if he's there mentally. He's terrified of COVID, terrified. He's lost family members. I mean, I get it. He's lost family members to it. He got it. So I got to see at least 4 or 5 games out of him. You know, when it comes to my money, that's a whole different story. Yeah, I get it. But for 9-3, when my money's on the line, I'm not trying to find out if he's there mentally or not. So I'll wait. I'll fade him. Andre Drummond at 8-2. I think it's sneaky. He had 16 minutes, 13 pan. That was a disaster game for him. But against Portland, guys, you know me starting alongside Jesus Christ. You know what where's my rock star at? Cheers. Jared Allen. So he's been starting alongside Jared Allen. But so for 8-2 in his history against Portland, 66, 40, 51, 53, 42. Did you guys see Enos Cantor tonight? He looked like a UFC fighter. He was all bloodied up. Dude's tough, man. But yeah, Drummond should have a game at 8.2K. Rudy Gobert, again, should get a bump, 7.5K. Whenever Conley's out, all these guys get a bump. Super, super safe play here. 43s without Mike Conley. 36, 30 minutes, guys. Get them in there. Jonas Valanciunas at 7-2 against the Lakers. I'll pass because of the matchup. Al Horford played 33 minutes, got 57 fantasy points. And this was the least player I liked on OKC. I didn't think he would get 57 fantasy points. I told you I was right on the minutes, but 57, man. Will he do it again? No. But if he should get about 30 minutes. They extended it because you guys remember he was getting only like high 20s, but since they brought him into like the 33, 34, and these last 2 games were overtime games. So I'm sure we'll go back to 28, 27 minutes. So play at your own risk. Jared Allen, again, probably should get the start alongside Drummond. He's now 5'9". Got 25 minutes last game, 36 fantasy points. And again, he loves to play Portland, 41, 37, 22, 30, 27. So worth a shot here. Rashawn Holmes, as long as he's not playing Embiid, I don't mind it. 5'6". I don't mind Vooch defense. I don't know. It's really cheap for Rashawn Holmes, guys. Last time against Vooch, he did get a 40 burger. So that really stood out to me. Clint Capella at 8-1. Coming off a 21-minute game, his minutes have gone down big time. 26, 28, 21. 17 fantasy points, guys. Game before that, though, he got 52 and only 28. Against San Antonio, look at this, 49, 58, 35, 55, 55. So Clint Capella, it's scary because of the minutes, right? But definitely worth consideration, considering his history against San Antonio. Let's see. So, yeah, again, if Plumlee's out, Blake Griffin is in play. Roby, we already went over him. Nerlens Noel, 36 isn't bad. 18 minutes last game, 22 fantasy points. Again, 20 fantasy points is all you need from these 3K players, guys. Isaiah Stewart would be the ultimate value. You got 33 fantasy points today. If Plumlee is out and if he gets to start again, which I don't see why he wouldn't, get him in there at 3.1K. That's just a no-brainer. Jakob Poeltl at 5'7", not bad. Should get about 30 minutes against Atlanta. Not scared of that. And that's going to do it for the picks. So real quick, let's go over to the lineup optimizer, see what we can't put together real quick. Get you guys a winning lineup. All right, so Drummond, I don't mind at center. Vucevic, Drummond stack. All right. Power forward, you guys already know where I'm going to go here. Too dare be sour. Think you already know. Hold on. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, should I go Kiki Jackson? I was going to go that low. Roby. I'll go Muscala here. Let's see. But I really want to get. You know what? Let's get. RJ Hamptons. Let's get Isaiah Stewart. He's only center eligible, so it makes it kind of tough. Drummond. Let's keep Drummond in here, guys. So we got 8K to play with. Not too shabby. Luca, LeBron, Trey. I mean, Russell Westbrook. You got to play him. No Bradley Beal. Grayson Allen. I love this play at 4.1. Small forward. Gordon Hayward. Got to play him. Got to play him, guys. Right here is where we can go up here. So Porzingis. Boom. So check this out. Russell Westbrook, Grayson Allen, Gordon Hayward, Mike Muscala, Andre Drummond, Brooks, Porzingis, and Isaiah Stewart. Let's go to FanDuel. Don't you dare be sour. All right, so center, we're not playing Naz Reid with Cat in. We're not going to do that. Don't mind going to Horford again. Let's go to Horford again. His price is right over here on FanDuel. Darren Fox, man, he's been lights out, but I'm gonna try and get to Russ here. We'll pay down a little bit. What do we got for value again? Let me look. That's why I marked these guys. We got the Hamptons here. Dennis Schroeder, Lonzo Ball. Let's go Diallo. Kevin Huerter, love it. Dylan Brooks, love it. Josh Richardson, LeBron. Let's change this up. Got to get Gordon Hayward. We're under. Yeah, we're way under. But then at power forward, don't you dare be sour. Porzingis or Tatum? Porzingis or Tatum? Let's go Baisley. We can go Julius Randle. Let's go Porzingis. All right. And you're leaving money on the table. So unless we can go to Michael Porter. Yeah, let's go Michael Porter. Okay, so this is it right here. So Russell Westbrook, Diallo, Huerter, Brooks, Porter Jr., Gordon Hayward, Baisley, Porzingis, and Al Horford. And that's already saved for my draft dashboard members, guys. So don't forget DFSclub.com, guys. We are just having so much fun. We're winning so much. It's a great, great community. Shout out to the club. Shout out to you guys. It's DFSclub.com. Come join the winning team for the weekend, guys. We'd love to have you. You get everything. UFC, NBA. They got tennis going right now. God knows what else. Probably a golf tournament. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. And don't forget my sponsor, Draft Dashboard, is only $1 for 30 days. I'm going to say a prayer for everybody. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. My name is Gabriel Skywalker. I love you guys. Take care.